Hey, it's Doris with All the Books, and I am here with my second Christmas book haul. This one is from thriftbooks.com. I've never used them before. I was a little leery of ordering used books online. I like to buy used books in person where I can kind of assess their aesthetic appeal in person myself. I'm a little bit of a book snob that way. But I thought I would give them a shot, especially since I was reading Japanese and Korean literature for January, and there were several titles that I was interested in that I wanted to see if I could get, and I found a lot of them, more so than in the used bookstores here. You have more of a limited selection there, so you kind of take what you can find, but here I found a lot more of the titles I was looking for, so that was exciting. I got free shipping. I guess maybe, I don't know if it's all the US or just the continental US, but anyway, thriftbooks.com if you're interested in checking them out. And the average price of these was $5.25, not too bad. So just diving in, these first several are, like I said, Japanese and Korean literature, various types, and they were all in the good and very good rating on the quality of them, and I was well pleased with the vast majority. Very pleased with this order. So I found Hitching Rides with Buddha by Will Ferguson. This is travel writing in Japan, and it seemed really kind of fun and quirky, so hoping that's a winner. Another nonfiction, I found The Memoirs of Lady Hyun-young. This is the autobiographical writings of a crown princess of 18th century Korea. This is a translated work by, if it's Jahoon Kim Habush, I'm not sure. Sorry, I don't see the translator readily available, but this seemed really super neat. And the other neat one that I've been wanting a long time is Showa, A History of Japan by Shigeru Mizuki. This is, you know, I love historical works in graphic novels, and this is actually a manga. Yeah, it opens the other way. Super excited. And these two are, this is Japanese history, if I forgot to mention, translated as well. These two are the ones I'm most excited about because they were both well over $20 new, like $23 range, and so to get them for $5.25 was so exciting. And these were ones that I was looking for specifically, so happy day there. Okay. Then I also got The Rape of Nanking, The Forgotten Holocaust of World War II by Iris Chang. This one I had been interested in reading after I read The Devil of Nanking a couple years ago. That's a historical fiction / horror story, mystery, dark mystery. Set in this time period, so I had wanted to read this since. This is nonfiction, and Heidi read it last year and said it was really good, so I'm interested in reading that one. And then these next three I know even less about because these are three after I posted my TBR for the Japanese and Korean literature. These are three more that were suggested to me and sounded super interesting. So I got When the Emperor Was Divine by Julie Otsuka, and this one is about the Japanese internment camps during World War II here in the US. A really tiny little book, but sounded really good. And then I got David Mitchell's The Thousand Autumns of Jacob de Zoet, and this is the only, well, it's the one of two that I'm not super impressed with the quality of the book. It's a little ratty there, but not too bad. I'll probably just keep my eyes open for a replacement. It seems like a pretty popular book. So next time I go to the used bookstore, I'll see if I can get a better one for cheap. But this one is set in 1799 in Japan. There is a romance. It might be when Japan was opening up to the West. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. And then I have The Garden of Evening Mists by Tan Twang Eng. This was a finalist for the Man Booker, and this one is, I think it's about gardens, Japanese gardens, and a master gardener from Japan, and I think the other person is from China. There's anger between the two. You know what I'm saying? The one woman hates Japan because of the war, but possibly there's healing involved. So yeah, like I said, I didn't know very much about those last three. I didn't know very much about all of them, actually. Anyway, I'm rambling. Let me stop. Okay, and then these last three are the ones that I got for Black History Month. I mentioned that Sean and I read the Zora Neale Hurston biography, Wrapped in Rainbows, and are very interested in the Harlem Renaissance now. So I found two more of those that I had been looking for. This one I was super excited about. When Washington Was in Vogue, a lost novel of the Harlem Renaissance by Edward Christopher Williams. And this one is maybe a bit of a romance set after World War I in Harlem and told in epistolary form. So that'll be very interesting. And then I got Wallace Thurman's The Blacker the Berry. It's beautiful. And this one is the first one to deal with or to openly explore prejudice within the Black community. And this is also eventually ends up in Harlem. So that. And then the last one I got was one that Ghost Reader and I were chatting about, and that is Thomas Jefferson and Sally Hemings, An American Controversy. I think there's a newer book out by this author, Annette Gordon Reed. The Hemingses, I think is the name. But I wanted to read this one first because it's her first in publication order. And this one is the one that I was displeased when I got it initially, because this is not the cover that I ordered. This is kind of an academic cover. It's not the, you know, pretty publishing cover. And this one was listed as in very good condition. So it was not the cover that was on the thumbnail, and it was listed in very good condition, but had green annotations throughout. So I was not happy about that. But I emailed them and said, hey, I got the wrong cover, because if you get the wrong cover from Book Depository, you're stuck with it, because they say, oh, well, we can't do anything about changing ISBN numbers. But, so I thought, I was worried I'd get the same effect here, but, and also this is not very good quality. If it's written in with green ink, that's not very good quality in my opinion. But I emailed them and explained these two things and sent them pictures of it. And they responded right away, within like 2 hours or less, and said, oh, we're reimbursing your account, and just go ahead and keep it and just donate it. So, yay. I was very pleased. That's great customer service. So yeah, I was very pleased with this order from thriftbooks.com. I'm not affiliated with them whatsoever. I was just trying them out and thought I would let you know how it went. So yeah. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll be back soon. Bye.